Right, football dad's army. On reflection on that game yesterday, Arsenal were absolutely terrible. Terrible. Every player on that pitch looks knackered. Looks absolutely exhausted, in my opinion. I think the international break may have had its toll. It's had its toll on injuries, but just reflecting on that game, watching some of the social media channels, watching what other people were saying, listening, and there was something that come up and about Howard Webb, and I was asked the question: do you think that Howard Webb influenced Saliba's red card? I know it's stupid. I know it's saying that's a little bit conspiracy theory esque, but I mean the camera did go on Howard Webb when the referee went over to the monitor to check the decision made. He was giving Saliba a yellow card uh, for being the last defender, professional foul, whatever you call it. And the camera panned onto the crowd. Howard Webb was on his phone and in his earpiece, sitting in the crowd. The question has been asked: did Howard Webb influence the decision to upgrade the yellow card to a red one to send Saliba off? I mean, I don't believe it. I mean, it could have been just a coincidence that was happening. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just watching the Wolves Man City game as I'm doing this stream as well. It's currently 1-1. Wolves did take the lead, but Garvador did smash a blinding free kick to equalise, and it's all been Man City. Wolves have been trying to hit him on the counter, but it hasn't happened yet. But Man City also hasn't got a winner yet, and Haaland has hardly had a sniff. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. The video's about asking you guys out there, asking the subscribers or the people watching this: did Howard Webb influence the decision on that Saliba's red card? I think it was, out of the 3 red cards we've got this season already, that was probably the one that was most justified, the one that was most, you're probably going to expect that being the last defender. You did bring him down. He was sold a short ball by Leandro Trossard, put him in trouble, put him in danger. I mean, being the last defender, the letter of the law says, it's a sending off, it's a red card. But I still think it was very harsh. I think he went down quite easily, the attacker. But, ultimately it cost us the game. Cost us. We couldn't play for that long. It was around the half-hour mark, and we couldn't sustain it. We couldn't sustain playing it at this level. Arteta said that himself, at that level, playing with 10 men for 15 minutes of the second half and the whole 15 minutes of the first half, and then the whole of that second half. I know it was only Bournemouth, we was away, but Arteta got the selection wrong, absolutely wrong. He changed it from the 4-2-3-1, which was working well again. He went back to that 4-3-3, and even from the kickoff, we didn't look. We was at it. We didn't look in the game at all. McManus gaming in the chat. I don't see how we could have been influenced. He went to check the VAR screen. Yeah, but he had an earpiece in, McManus. This is what people were saying. It's on Twitter. It's everywhere. He's had an earpiece in his ear, and he was checking his phone. And they're saying that he could have. They're saying that he maybe influenced it. I know it's only conspiracy, and I'm not. I'm not saying that he did. I'm not moaning about that he did. I'm not trying to say that he did. But I was asked a question, and my personal opinion is I don't think he did. I don't think. How could he have? He's not involved in the game. He is. I think he's the chairman or whatever of the PGMOL. He always defends his referees, but could he have some sort of link? Could there have been some? Could he be listening to what the VAR are saying, or what? Is he listening all the time? I don't know. Could be. Aces is saying it was only a booking. Yeah, it was a very harsh. He got the yellow card straight away. It should have been left at that. But then he was advised to go and check. Why are we second guessing every decision the referee is making? This is what I can't put my finger on. VAR is absolutely like overriding referees, if you like. It's like we're not going to need referees soon. What's the point in having referees when every decision is looked at? Was it a clear and obvious error? No, he got booked. He booked the player. You know, that should have been in the story. But the letter of the law says, would there have been enough time for another defender to get back to block the attacker? They're saying they're just assuming these things. One of the other defenders might have been able to get back. You never know. They're saying, oh, well, Raya was backtracking and, they was in trouble. But it was a lot of ground to make up. It was just inside our half. So there was still a lot of ground to make up. So I was quite bemused by that decision. But I accept that more than what I've accepted the Declan Rice sending off and the Leandro Trossard sending off as well against Brighton and Man City. That one was easier to swallow because it was more understandable. It was more like I was thinking he was going to get a straight red straight away. I didn't think he was going to get the yellow card first of all. But he did produce the yellow card and then changed it. So, why are we re-refereeing every decision? VAR seems to get poked their nose and get involved quite a lot. Now, I just see a decision on this game here, for example, the referee's made. Kovacic from Man City and a Wolves player. Man City have got a free kick. They're wrestling each other. They're pushing and shoving. They're before the free kick's being taken, while the referee's waiting to blow the whistle so the City can take the free kick. Now, Kovacic won the free kick by diving in the first place. Now he's wrestling with the Wolves player. I can't remember what player it was. Semedo, I think it might have been. And hi everyone. Hi Jane. Are you from Manchester? No, I'm from London. America. Oh, you're talking about someone in the chat. Okay. Anyway, they're wrestling. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Guess what? The referee blows the whistle, books the Wolves player, doesn't book Kovacic. So why aren't VAR looking at that decision? Why is it selective? Why is it selective? I can't understand it. The Wolves have been under the cost for the whole game since going 1-0 up. Relatively early in the game, they go 1-0 up. Man City have been all over them. They can't find a way through. Wolves have tried to hit them on a counter-attack. And they're countering right now as I'm talking, as it happens. But I don't think anything's going to come of it. The Wolves player's running it out wide. He's had to track back and cut back inside. Wolves have got a little bit of possession for a change. We're on the 71st minute. But, you know it's going to happen. You can see it. You can smell it. Man City are a monster. They're a beast. They're going to win this game. They're going to get their winning goal. Haaland's hasn't had a touch yet, but he's an animal, mate. He's gonna get something. His first chance he gets, he's gonna score, obviously. But Wolves are having a good go. They're having a good go, man. They're making a game of it, and don't forget last season they won this fixture. But they are having a go. Man City, they're just biding their time at the minute. They're letting Wolves have the ball. They're probably taking a bit of a breather. But I want you in the chat, anyone, any Arsenal fans in the chat, or any football fans in the chat, see that game yesterday, or you might have watched it on Match of the Day even, and Howard Webb in the crowd, like that. As the picture on the thumbnail like suggests, he's got like a finger in the ear, he's looking down at his phone. Wow. It doesn't look good though. It does look a little bit suspect. Especially with all the rumours about all the decisions that are going against Arsenal of late. It's a lot of conspiracy theory going on. But I don't believe it. I don't believe it because, if that was true, that would be an absolute travesty. It would be a travesty. But I also think that VAR is broken. VAR is broken. I mean, there's not only Arsenal, there's loads of decisions they've got wrong over the last few years. And they still haven't fixed it. At the moment, it just seems to me that there's the virtual assistant referee or video assistant referee, whatever you call it, is re-refereeing the game. Is re-refereeing the game of football, and pretty soon, all we're gonna need our Bernardo Silva's gone down. He split his head open. Don't know what happened there. I missed that, but he's gone down and looks like he's cut his forehead. That's all right. He can go off, take a stick some glue in that. Bump, he come back on again, I suppose. Jack Grealish has crossed the ball. Oh, and it's his own player that's kicked him in the head. It's his own player. It looked like Grealish. I think Grealish has kicked him in the head. Oh my gosh. Do you know what this is going to cause now, don't you? Take him off the pitch. He's got to go off the pitch quick because otherwise they're going to have too much time on at the end. Take him off the pitch, ref. Come on. Oh, they might even be taking him off. They might even be taking him off. Who knows? Who knows? I might stick around for a bit and do a little mini watch along to the last 15 minutes or so of this game as I'm doing this. But while I'm waiting for comments, on VAR, while I'm waiting for comments on Howard Webb, while I'm waiting for comments on, obviously, as well, the Arsenal game yesterday. Was it Foden that done it? I thought it was Grealish. Is it either Foden or Grealish that did that? Kicked their own player. Like he studded him right in the forehead. He's got a big gash on his forehead. And there, Jose Sarr, the Wolves keeper's just watching what they're doing to him. Why aren't they getting on with the game? Let's have a look at this. I know they're replaying Larsson's goal for Wolves after 7 minutes it was. 7 minutes into that game it was. Wow. And Garvidal, the defender, the fullback for Man City, with a great free kick to equalise. But apart from that, City ain't been able to get anywhere, get the winner. Jose Sarr produced about 3 top quality saves. To be fair to Man City, the goalkeeper Garvidal was Jose Sarr's man of the match here. Man of the match for me. He's made 3 fantastic saves, keeping his side in the game. This would be a great result for Arsenal if this stays a draw. Or Wolves might somehow be able to nick it. I can't see that. But if it stays a draw, it'd be a great result for Arsenal because we could have gone top yesterday. We could have gone top with them if we'd have beat Bournemouth. But if Man City can only draw today, there'd be only 1 point in front of us. And then we've got Liverpool-Chelsea at 4:30 later on this afternoon. Which, if that's a draw as well, it's, panic over. Panic over for Arsenal, I'm telling you. Because that'd only mean Liverpool and Chelsea draw. Liverpool would only be 2 points in front. So, at the top of the table. So it wouldn't be such a bad thing, to be fair. I don't think it's a bad thing. It's only game week 8. It's not the end of the world at the minute. But we've got to liven up. There's something we've got to do. Arsenal have got to do something about these poor performances. We're getting through them up until yesterday, but we've had some poor performances this season. But we have been getting through it. But the formation change for me was the mistake. He made the mistake with the form. Mourinho started his first game as well. Mikel Mourinho, I thought he was very poor. Apparently he had a good game for Spain in the international break. Well, I didn't see it, but apparently he had a couple of good games for them, but didn't play well for us yesterday. Every player looked knackered, to be fair. Declan Rice was the only player that was decent. Gabriel as well. Gabriel, the defender, he didn't really do much wrong, but the rest of everyone else was very poor. Very poor. Don't forget we're missing Saka and Odegaard as well. I thought we'd cope without Saka. We've coped all right without Odegaard. We haven't lost until last night, until yesterday evening. But, Saka, the difference, the drop-off. Without Saka in the team, it was... was incredible. It was incredible. You say, we moan about he's playing too many games, but he's pivotal to us. Absolutely pivotal to us. And that was telling last night, I tell you that. That was telling. Right, we've got another injury now. Wolves players down. It looks like the goal scorer Larson stretching his calf out. He might have pulled a muscle or something. Looks like he's going off. Yeah, he's going off. He's just shook hands with Ireland, his Norwegian teammate. Yeah, the goal scorer for Wolves is going off. Looks like he's pulled his calf. Getting a round of applause from the Wolves fans. 10 minutes to go in this game, just over. Yeah. Hopefully they can hold out for this draw. Hopefully they can. Can't see it though. When you want something so bad, it never happens, does it? Never happens. Would be nice if Wolves could nick a winner and all. Wouldn't that be great? I wonder where all the haters would be then. You know, Arsenal have been absolutely slammed for that performance against Bournemouth, for losing the game. What if City lose this game? I wonder if there's going to be any hate from the media then. Similar level of opposition. Bournemouth, Wolves, both away. We was away at Bournemouth. These are away at Wolves. You know, I wonder if it's going to get the same sort of negative media attention if Man City slip up here today than what Arsenal did when we slipped up last night. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see the difference in the media reaction. Oh, don't worry, it's only City who can fight back, but can Arsenal? Arsenal being written off after being made favourites after the Man City game that we drew. And they lost Rodri. This is why Arsenal were made favourites, because Man City lost Rodri. The bookies made Arsenal favourites for the title. What's happened now? I don't know. I haven't even checked to see who's the favourite for the title at the minute. But if City lose this game, does it make Liverpool favourites? Possibly. They're digging in, Wolves here, mate. They're proper digging in. They're trying to preserve this draw. Are they going to get slaughtered? It's another question for you guys out there. Are Wolves going to get absolutely ripped to pieces and slaughtered for playing for this draw? For trying to set in, trying to dig in and not concede another goal? Like Arsenal did. Arsenal got fucking bashed to pieces for it against City. At City. At City. At the Etihad Stadium, mate. We absolutely, because we dug in. We was winning. We wasn't playing for a draw. We was playing for the 3 points, mate. We was 2-1 up. And they got an injury time equaliser, don't forget. And it was over the time as well. It was on like the 99th minute they got their equaliser. There should have been 7 minutes. It was something like that. But they're trying to break them down. Wolves are standing strong though. They're standing strong. They're clearing everything. City keep coming, but Wolves, they're digging in, and now they're trying to press them. They're trying to run out, close them down before they get close to the box. But they're back in again. Foden out to Grealish. Grealish in the box. Cross, shot, blocked. Ball's come away with it again. Clearing. Now there's an out ball. Use it. Oh, it's a terrible ball. Unlucky. It goes back to the City keeper, Ederson. They're coming again. Man City come again. Wolves, brick wall, blocks them again, and they're countering, but it's a slow counter. There's a ball over, and they've only got it. They're in the City half.